I've been seeing a lot of these bloody pearl necklaces on Etsy and I love them, but I didn't feel like paying $86 for one, so I made my own. I got a cheap pearl necklace from Amazon as my base, but it was a little too big, so I took it apart and removed some pearls from the end to make it smaller. And I got 3 different types of beads from the craft store for the blood, and I already had these tiny ones from a previous project. I used fishing lure and I tied them onto the big teardrops and then threaded the other beads onto it in different patterns. And to make some of the beads look like they were floating, I threaded the line through the bottom, wrapped the fishing lure around the bead, and then threaded it back through the top. This was my first little blood drip, and I was really excited by how good it looked, so I kept going. And I wanted there to be a lot of blood, so I made a bunch of drips. It was definitely easier to design it while I was wearing it because then I could see how each drip hung on my neck. And I wanted matching earrings, so I made a pair of those using some of the pearls I'd taken off the necklace earlier, as well as the teardrops and other beads. I used a straight earring finding, a hook, and some pliers. And here are the drips all done. I loved how they looked all together, and then the final touch was to add the blood. I decided to use nail polish because it was thicker than the paint that I had, and it looked a lot better. I used the New York Color 116A Broadway Burgundy Frost. I painted it right on my neck, just so I could see how it would look when it was all done. And here's the polish all dried. It really did look like blood. I'm so happy with this. The necklace was only $10, so I saved a bunch of money, and now I have a unique piece that no one else has. I wore them to an event in New York City, and I felt fabulous.